Hi, okay, I need you guys to turn in your notebooks to lesson 82 and go to number 27, okay? Lesson 82, number 27. It is about symmetry and rotational symmetry. Okay, you have 4 letters on the page. The first one is Q. Okay, Q has no lines of symmetry, right? Because even if we draw a dotted line here, it isn't the same on this side because of the slash that is through the slash on the Q. So, and it's definitely not the same this way either because of the slash on the Q. So Q is not symmetrical, right, at all. So this would not be the letter to answer A. Then we have an R, okay, and R is not symmetrical either. It's not symmetrical this way or this way. So it's different on both sides every single way that we try it. Okay, your next letter is an H. Okay. Now, does an H have symmetry? Yes, an H has symmetry this way because it is exactly the same on this side as this side. It's like a reflective mirror image, okay? And if we draw a line this way, it's also exactly the same on this side as this side. So this has 2 lines of symmetry, okay? Then we have a T, okay? Does a T, if it was drawn correctly, does a T have a line of symmetry? Well, it doesn't have one this way, but it does have one this way. It's exactly the same on this side as this side. So the T is the only one that has one line of symmetry, okay? Now, letter B says which one of these letters has something called rotational symmetry. Okay, rotational symmetry means that you can take a letter or a shape and turn it upside down 180 degrees and it will look exactly the same upside down as it does right side up. Okay, which one of these letters, if we turned it upside down, would look exactly the same? Not T, because it would look like this. Not R, because it would look like this. And not Q because it would look like this. But H will look exactly the same right side up as upside down. So the answer to B is H. Okay, take a look at number 28. It tells us to draw the letter P. Okay, and then we need to rotate it counterclockwise 90 degrees. Okay, here's a clock. Clockwise is to turn something to the right because that's the direction the hands of a clock go in, right? To the right. So if it says counterclockwise, that means to turn to the left. So we are going to turn this P to the left 90 degrees, which is a right angle. So we're just going to make a quarter turn. So if we turn our P a quarter turn, he will be laying down on the ground with his face up in the air, and we will have turned him 90 degrees, okay? And now I can't resist. I'm going to put some eyeballs here and a smiley face and give him some shoes. All right, he's laying down on the ground. Number 29. In order to help you do number 29, I just want to remind you that the word congruent means exactly the same size and shape. Exactly the same size and shape. So it can be, your shape can be turned differently. It just has to be, the lines have to be measuring the same and the size has to be the same. It can't be a little bigger or the lines be a different length. It has to be exactly the same size and shape.